Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome. It is Tuesday morning. Can you see me? Give you a little bit more room over here for my YouTube fans. See if we could make this come up a little higher for you. Oh, good. That looks better. That looks much better. Yes, that's much better. So a little bit of hands will be off. You can see my whole body. Guys, how about you? Can you see me? Good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday. It's 10 o'clock right on the nose, and we're ready to start. But let's give a couple of seconds, and let's see how many people will come on, okay? So good morning, and I thank you for joining me. Thank you. It is Tuesday. Let's begin. Are you ready? I'm ready. Finding new ways to focus. You know the breath? How about yourself? Just think. Settling down in your body and breathing and allowing yourself to concentrate. It's hard to concentrate, so breathe. If you can't concentrate, just concentrate on yourself. Breathe. Think about breathing. Think about the breath. Get yourself to be calm. Relax. It's a beautiful morning. It's springtime. The sun is shining. Have you seen it yet? It's beautiful. Soft deep breaths, soft exhales. Standing. Get ready to move the body. Today we're going to move and do more standing than on the floor. More standing today. Okay? So feel the flesh of your feet, feel your toes into your mountain pose. Here we go. Inhaling, exhaling. Try to remember what mountain pose is. Everything's lining up. Your big toes, your inner heels are working to draw those knees toward each other, which activates all of the muscles from the groin to the floor, so that you can maintain a steady, straight, long, and gentle posture. Feel that belly drawing inward with every exhale. Just breathe. Just allow yourself. Pull the tail under. Feel your body lifting. Feel your shoulders pushing away and back. Engaging every part of you with a soft neck. As we inhale, allow the arms to reach up to the sky. Stretch them straight as you can. Keep those elbows extending. Keep those shoulders gently drawing downward. Lift a little bit higher. Make yourself grow. Shoulders shrugging up to your ears. Reaching up and back. Soften the hips. Just your hips, not your knees. Just a little push forward, a little reach up and back. Keep your chin to your throat the best that you can. Inhale, come back up. Let the body soften. Keep it as flat as you can as you drape the belly to the thigh. Continue all the way down as far as your body lets you. Maybe you touch the floor. Maybe you touch blocks or your thigh. Continue to draw your chin to your throat. Forehead pulls toward the navel the best that you can. Crown toward the floor as we lift the back of the thighs. Don't let go of your legs. Continue to engage them. Rolling the spine, pushing the floor away. Roll. Pull the tail all the way to the crown. The crown is the last to come up. Continue upward then with your arms, pushing the hips forward. This time bend your knees a little bit. Lift those hips up toward the ceiling as we reach up even higher. Reach even further back, maybe. Come back up into a forward bend. Let yourself float down, nothing hard. Rolling up, inhale, all the way up. Notice I went a little faster. Reaching up. Let's interlace those fingers. Let the index and the thumb extend upward. As we inhale, step back with that right leg. Reach it back. Feel the hips pulling. Allow yourself. Breathe. We're trying to get those hips to turn in. Pushing the hips forward, trying to get that knee on top. Not trying, that's the more important part. That knee's got to go on top. So if you feel too uncomfortable, adjust yourself for comfort. Whatever it is for you. Relax and come back up. Stretching the body away from itself. Interlacing the fingers as we step back with that left leg. Soften. Breathing. Allowing all that you can. And relax. And release and come back up. Sweeping the arms up to the sky. Hips pushing forward. Hands touch. Reaching back what you can. Into a forward bend. Melting down. Simple stuff. Relax. Now, allow yourself to relax your body. Shake it out. Like a rag doll. Let yourself shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Stay here and grab your elbows. Relax your head between. Let those arms become soft. A soft little swing forward, up, down, and in. Gently. Relaxing. Releasing. Keep those legs engaging. For stability and support. Soften. Let it go. Now, inhale. Bring your hands up to your shin. Flatten your back. Lift the back of the thighs, draw the belly in, spine between the shoulders the best that you can, and reach the body forward. Soften, melting down, push away from the floor, roll the body upward, up to the sky. Warrior two, reaching back. Keep that knee on top. So now it's 90 degrees in your foot, from this foot, 90 degrees. Let the hips flare outward as you sink forward. As you sink forward, notice if your knee is traveling forward. All right. Instead of traveling forward, keep it. And reach back just little bits or a little step further. However feels better for you. Arms out. Reaching. Flattening. Everything is flattening. Breathing and sinking and feeling. Notice if those feet are still there. If your ball joints are still pressing down. Notice if you can flare a little further, keeping the hip tucking under. Lifting and extending yourself. Breathing. Inhale. Reach the legs straight. Extend the arms. Extend yourself. Exhale, back down. Remember the right palm is up, the left palm is down. Breathing, everything nice and straight. Looking over your fingers on the left hand. And soften, relax upward. Turning to the front. Soften down. Bend your knee as much as you need. Adjust your back foot for your comfort. Turn your heel out as much as you need for your comfort. Allow yourself all that room. Gently coming down. Use your thigh. Bend your knee as much as you need. Stay up if you can, and just the body's collapsing. Gently collapsing. Gently melting down. Allow yourself to come down. Breathe. So let's bend that front knee. Bend that knee all the way. Are you using books, blocks, anything to help you stay? So notice how when you come forward, the hips turn back out to the side and the body comes to the corner. Try to keep those hips pulling behind your knee and your body's reaching forward. How forward can you go? Keep the blade of your foot on the floor. Don't let the blade come off the floor. Just to what you can. Breathing. Gently come back up. Carefully. Blocks, thigh, nothing. Inhale up to the sky. Way up high. Notice my knee didn't move. Breathing. Pushing the hips forward. Reach up and back. Gently come back up. Relax. Release and carefully come back up. Nice standing pose. Warrior 2 on the other side. As we inhale, gently reach all the way. Feel yourself in your space. Allow yourself to adjust. I give you my backside. Let me hop and switch so that I could see you. So allowing yourself. First adjusting yourself. Your legs, your feet, first your hips, everything in the bottom. Trying to lift up tall. Trying to feel the tail pulling. Trying to stay on top of the knee. Maybe going further. Maybe sinking the hip lower. Eventually, we want to come down as low as the knee. With the foot on the floor and the arms up. Left palm up, right palm down. Breathing. Feel yourself. Feel yourself rolling. Feel yourself pulling. Feel yourself in your line. Noticing where you are in your space. Inhale, rise, extending your body. Exhale, come back down to your warrior. Breathing. Remember, stay in your heel, not your toes. The more you're in your toes, the more you're going to feel it in your knees. Feel it working. Inhale, come back up. Rotate the body. Adjust your back leg if you're too long. Softly, sinking, reaching. Remember, you can use your thighs, your blocks. Nothing. Draping your body down gently to the floor. Relaxing completely down if you can. Breathing, bending your knee. Reaching the body forward. Softly and gently. Keep that blade of the foot on the floor. Reaching the body forward. Carefully. The sides are not even. One is stronger than the other. So be careful with how you adjust yourself. Keep allowing yourself to feel. Gently turn that leg up. Now let's join the downward facing dog. Reach way back. Lift the hips up to the sky. I'm going to turn to the other side while you're doing that. I like to see you forward, not backward. Downward dog. Feel the heels pressing toward the floor. Feel the hands flat on the floor, pushing your arms, pushing your body, and the shoulders pushing back. Draw the belly, pull the hips away from the ribs. Feel the belly button pulling in. Feel that stretching between your ribs and hips. Lift your heels as high as you can. Soften your heels down as low as you can. Lift your heels as high as you can. Soften your heels down as low as you can. Scooping. If you can, scoop your whole body without touching the floor. That's different. So gently, without touching the floor, maybe you could scoop all the way down and all the way up without touching the floor. Draw the belly in, lift the hips. Now, of course, you could always do knees, chest, chin, right? It's the same movement, only more modified. Soften. Gently come down, let the knees touch. Maybe you don't have to touch the floor with your face or your chest, but coming straight through and up. Breathing. Maybe. Curl your toes, lift the hips, pull back. Bring your left knee forward in the middle, just in the middle. Breathe, extend your leg. Let yourself extend it. Feel it. Turn over towards your left side a little bit. And soften, come back down. Downward dog. Reach those hips up to the sky. Right knee comes in right in the middle. Right in the middle. The heel is into the left a little bit, but that left leg is nice and long and straight. Use your legs to balance yourself upward. Use your fingers to help balance. The legs are to strengthen and support and to base. The fingers are to balance, no tension on it, the best that you can. With a little rotation to the right. Just a little one. Give that hip stretching, the side of the body. And come back and relax. Soften, sit down. Let those legs come forward. Yes, I said standing. More standing than anything else, but that doesn't mean we're not sitting. Okay. Breathing. It's warm in here. Breathing. Feeling your legs, pushing them away, pushing your knees down. Roll the thighs in so you're straight. Feel the legs working and activating. Everything is drawing upward. Everything is drawing away from the hips. Swing and sweep, inhaling the arms up to the sky. Exhaling down. Just what you can. Just what you can. Can you feel the roundness? Think of your crown. Fill it up with helium. Is that enough? Fill it up with helium. It's constantly pulling you, kind of like a balloon. Think about it. Inhale, sweep the arms way up high. Exhale into a forward bend. Can you come down a little further? Can you let your heart draw toward the toes without lifting your chin forward? But more rather, keeping the chin into the throat and the crown and the heart are both lengthening in the same direction. Upward toward the corner of the ceiling. And as the pubis rolls toward the floor more, the body lowers itself. There's no tensions. The only tension I'm creating, really creating tension, is trying to push the back of the thighs back. And that's not hard tension, it's just a movement. Inhale, come back up. And relax. Swing the legs around to the back, onto your hands and knees. Let's release more tension. Keep your knees hip width apart in your table. Keep your hands under your shoulders, nice and long. Chin to your throat, nice flat back. Just a little rotation of your head and hips. Hips coming toward your head, head going towards your hips. Just soft little movements. Gentle. Let themselves move. And relax. Did you get dizzy? Hope not. Downward dog. Extending to your plank length. Lifting the hips up to the sky. Bending your knees. Gently walk your feet. Little bits. Don't big steps. Little steps all the way up. Try to make the feet engage more so you can take the tension off your hands. So that as you're walking up, there's nothing there. Just your legs. Relaxing down. Breathing, keeping everything pulling, keeping everything extending away from the floor as the head crown mounts toward the floor. Can you get your hands flat? Pull your chin to your throat, your forehead toward your thigh as you lift the back of the thighs. Crown reaching toward the floor. So now let's do a reverse swan. In reverse swan, reaching the arms outward, flatten the back upward. All the way. Palms touch, hips forward, shoulders back, soften your knees. Can you look at your fingers this time? And come back up. Relax and release. Again, let's go for that triangle pose. So today we're going to go a little bit different. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab these books that I have back here as my block support to allow me to show you a little bit better the pose that I want you to do. So try to have a book or books or block or something that is about the distance of your hand. About the distance of your hand. That's a good way to go. You can use less, but if you really need support for your hands, okay? Okay, so from here, I'm going to step back. Right, like stepping back to warrior 2 legs. Warrior 2 legs. How far back can you go? Breathing. Now, we want to try to adjust that block, that book, so that it covers to the heel. So that your hand, when we're ready, is going to come down on that block. We're going to turn on its side for a side angle. Hips not back behind. Hips need to come forward, okay? So that's when we get there. Not yet, not yet. Come back up. Breathe, 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 breathe. Ah, they're all very slippery. Yeah, that one doesn't look slippery. All right, we'll see. So in Warrior 2, into an extended warrior, guys, dolls, angels, friends, brothers, sisters, angels and demons alike. Let's all soften through that hip. Bring the arm on your thigh. So remember, it's not to rest your body weight on there. Your body weight needs to lift itself up, so you don't put too much tension on that poor shoulder and arm. It's just to help you stay in place. Reaching that arm. Notice how straight my fingers are to my heel. Try to sink that hip further down. Breathing, reaching. Bring your hand on the block. Bring your arm to the sky. Side angle. Breathing. Gently come back up and relax. Come back around. I'm going to turn the books to the other side. I'm standing right there, so my books are at my heel. Giving myself enough room. And I'm getting closer to the blocks so that my foot is touching the books, the block, and my feet are about hip width apart. That gives me a good balance. And as we inhale, step back to that warrior 2 in your legs. Feel it. How far can you go? Remember, warrior 2, we're trying to make the knee to heel straight, knee and hip as straight as we can, while keeping that back leg straight. Soften through the hips, bending your arm, extending your warrior. Remember, there's no weight. There's no weight on the arm, none at all. Gently pushing that hip down on your side, keeping your width. So I'm not resting on my thigh. I'm just touching. Soften. Arm to the sky, coming back. I have to adjust my books. Breathing, extending. Try to get the hips to pull between your heels. Try to get that top hip to flare further around on its side. Feel where you are in your space. And gently come back up. Relax, release, and stepping forward. Awesome. Well done, well done, well done. Good job, everybody. So let's try again a little bit more. Take a deep breath. Find your feet hip width apart. Notice if you lift your foot off the floor, you have to kind of lean over to the side. Right? Can you feel how you have to lean to balance? What else can you feel when you do that? Big toes, inner heels, inner thighs, are they working? Right? Doesn't matter which side I go to. It's the same action. It's the same thing. Feeling. Notice how the toes grip. Don't let the toes grip. Use your ball joints, the heel, the blade, and keep your toes gently pressing down on the floor. Ooh, I lost that one. Did you see that? And relax. Okay, so that's just the beginning of what we want to do. Balancing yourself evenly. Notice your weight onto your right leg. I'll turn on my side so you can see me. Bringing your knee forward, lift your heel of your left foot. Stay straight. Don't recline. Notice yourself. We're not hanging out. We're drawing attention. We're energizing, breathing and lifting. If that's the best that you can do, that's fine. That's a good start for balancing. If you need your arms out here, you feel like you're going to fall, maybe you want to try to lift it up a little bit. That's good. But if you can, focus on continuously lifting upward. As you lift your knee, relax your foot. Can you grab either underneath your thigh with your hand? You can reach your arm to the sky. You can grab your knee, shin area with your both hands. Can you pull up higher? And relax. And release. Let's do the other side. Remember, focus on your breathing. Focus on your posture. Focus on the straight spine. Focus all the weight onto your left leg. Bringing your knee up and forward. Let the foot come forward. Heel off the floor. Balance yourself if you need to, but try to stay straight. Use your belly. Use your legs. Use your legs. If you can lift it, grab your leg, extend your arm. And if you can do further, grab your shin, join your hands. And if you can do further, draw your knee upward, the best that you can. And relax and release. Notice how when we always go to grab something, the spine collapses. It immediately. Can we do it? The same thing without letting that spine, especially up in the middle upper back. Lift your heart up a little higher, even if you're drawing your attention to it. Okay? All right. Again, take a deep breath. So I want you to further your practice. I want you to try more. Use a wall if you need to. Use a wall. Breathe and allow yourself. Sorry. The queen of the house has to pass.
It has.
Okay. So as we're breathing and we're allowing ourselves to focus, let yourself balance on your right leg. Again, if you need that wall, well, you got to use your left arm. If you're balancing on the right leg, use your left arm. I'll show you backwards here. Okay? Use that left arm if you need to on the wall. If you don't need to, balance yourself. Watch. And you're holding it. So the balance, how are you going to balance to do this if you have your hand on the wall? Well, you have your hand on the wall, and you're going to lift up and you're going to hold here. You're going to slide your hand down to your foot and pull it up towards your hip and allow your knee to come down. If you're not on the wall, same thing. Using both hands to help pull up your leg and lift. Balancing. We're trying the best that we can to get that heel way up on that hip and the knee down close to the other knee. Now, I'm using my hand to slide up to my toes if I can. My elbows bending, My body's pulling all the way back here. Feel it pulling back. I'm going to wrap that arm around my back. Now, if you can't grab your toes, which more than likely you can't, maybe, just maybe, you can grab your arm. If you can grab your arm, feel that. Lengthening and breathing. It's the beginning. And relax. And let it go. Shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let's do the same thing on that other side. Focus your balance. Focus. Take your time. So if you're on your left leg, you want to balance with your right arm. So just be careful. Breathe in. How do you balance more? Lengthen more. Feel everything tightening upward. It means cinching and lengthening. Breathing. There's no rush. Take your time. Breathing. Find your space. Take it. Breathe it. Allow it. Don't move fast. When you move fast, it's hard to get yourself to go, to balance. Breathe it. And relax. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Awesome job. Allow yourself. Nice chair pose. Feet are shoulder width apart. Let those knees travel forward. I take it back. Don't bring your feet shoulders width apart. Bring them, not the outside of your hip, but the middle. Think of the middle of the thighs lining up with the middle of the hip bone. Allow yourself just shoulder width apart. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Push the knees forward, push the hips back. Lean the body forward, push the knees forward what you can. Sinking downward into the heels. Inhale, come back up. Soften. Sweep the arms. Get ready to stay a little bit longer this time. Exhale. So stay here. Try. Focus the mind. And gently melt all the way down. Well done, everyone. Relaxing, soften. Without lifting your heels, a little pedaling of your knees. Let them pedal. Flatten your back. How low can your body go? Keep your chin into your throat, your ears to your shoulders. Relaxing. And melting back down. Let's soften the knees forward. Gently coming down to the floor. Take your time, be careful. Adjust yourself how you need to, of course, to get there. Don't go too hard. Just gentle, whatever your needs are. Breathe. Notice if your thighs are rolling outward. Notice if your heels are tucking inside. Adjust your knees, adjust your heels. Think of heroes, folks. Sit on your feet the best that you can. Keep asking those thighs to roll in. If you need your books, We're going to place them to where your hands are comfortably flat. Fingertips away, body straight. Just what you can. If you don't need your books and you want to just touch your fingertips, breathing, it actually comes closer, right? Breathing, gently, use that left thigh, make yourself straight, turning your body, pull that right shoulder blade and shoulder, rib cage, drawing all back. Can you look over your shoulder? But stay straight, nothing hard, nothing big. Take a deep breath. Come back around. Other side, gently. Take your time to push your blocks over to the side, the other side. Find your body, make it straight. Feel that shoulder pulling, that shoulder blade pulling around, gently what you can. Gently turning. And relax. And let's relax and soften down to the floor. Oh, that was good. Let's stretch a little bit more. Straps, if you need it, blanket, towel, something that you can make a strap out of, or your hands on the ball of your foot. Gently pull. How far forward can you go with your leg? Can you stretch it down all the way? Can you hold on to your foot? I'm holding with one hand, but can you do it with both? Gently reaching it. Reaching up in your body. Chin to throat, crown lifting. Pull the foot at the ball joints. Soften your ankle the best that you can. And relax and release and soften. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Remember, it's not about pushing so hard that you're going to hurt yourself as you stretch, but just what you can, extending out toward the floor. So if you're on the floor and you're just pushing a little bit, and that's all you got, okay, but think about the knee tucking itself underneath, right? It's a long way to go. Think about the body making itself longer as you go. And gently, if you can, you go further. Just what you can, but gently pull back on the ball joint. Feel your heart, the crown, everything lifting up high. Breathe. Sorry, go ahead, do your thing. And relax and release. Now bring the soles of the feet together. I can face you now. Ow! My floor is hard on my hips. I need a cushion. How about you? I'm a cushiony kind of guy. I like my cushion. So I'm trying to, as you can see, it's a little different angle today. I'm trying to find the best angle to fit, make a fit for us here, for you, so you can see me better. So that the lighting is better. For YouTube, it's a little dark, right? So that you can see me and enjoy the class. Just relax. Don't push yourself. Don't push your knees. Just relax. It's just relaxing. Notice I'm not pushing anything. My knees are off the floor. I'm not working hard. I'm just allowing. Thank you for the love. Okay, let's begin. Again, we're breathing. First and foremost, and the crown is extending. So I'm holding my ankles. Notice where my thumbs are. Try to keep your thumbs with your fingers. Lift the body. Notice if your shoulders are still forward. Try to pull them back, engaging them. So now it's about imagining that you're trying to pull your feet back. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just allow. Allow yourself to try to pull your feet back by drawing your shoulders and shoulder blades. Pull your arms with your back. Don't move. Your arms are engaged steady. Don't let them pull. The arms are soft. It's the shoulders, the back, the shoulder blades, all working to pull the chest forward and lift your heart. As you're holding, don't restrict your ankles from moving. Let them become softer as you lift in your body to push your knees down. Draw the belly in. Lift the back of your hips up higher. Breathing. Ask the knees to push down. Not big tension, little tension in the feet, but ask the knees to push down, shoulder blades pulling you back. And relax, and release, and soften. Extending your right leg, bring your left leg across to the other side, or keep it inside. That's it, nothing hard. Lifting your body, whether it's inside or outside, grab your leg, breathing. So soften your hips, soften your body, extending upward, gently draw your knee toward your shoulder. Gently lift your body taller and turn. Keep both hands on and turn. Now wrap your left arm around your back again, around the waistline, and turn that shoulder blade back. Lift up your body. Are you pushing down on your floor with your feet, both of them, your knee, the back of the thighs pushing back, breathing. And relax and release and soften. Extend out the left leg. Bring that right leg up. Remember, it's either in to the inside or out to the outside. Either way, keep your foot flat on the floor, hips on the floor, and lift. Lift. Gently, gently. Use both hands to draw that knee, not just with your hands, your leg itself too. And you're lifting your body and you're drawing inward. And you're holding with your left hand, the right arm comes around the back. And you're breathing. And you're trying to pull that shoulder around. And relax and release and soften. Allow the legs to lengthen out, but this time let's separate the legs. Separate the feet. How far apart can you go? Don't go hurting yourself. It's not about hurting. It's just what you can take. I'm turning both feet to the left, to the right, turning my body to the right, and coming back up. I'm turning both feet to the left, my body turning. Keep your legs as straight as you can, and come back up. And soften. I'm pushing the heels away, lifting the body. Again, it's pushing the back of the thighs back, asking the pubis to come toward the floor. Notice how my body's rocking forward and back. Yeah? It's the belly, the pubis, all drawing down toward the floor. Not hard, gently. Keeping your back as flat as you can, lifting the crown as high as you can, reaching the pubis toward the floor. Push the back of the thighs. Notice how I'm wiggling through my hips? They are so tight. So I'm not going far today. I can't go far. My hips are tight. Softly lengthen down toward the floor. Take your time. There is no rush for this. If this is it for you, that's fine. Keep trying to make your back flat by pulling your heart forward and your shoulder blades back. Keep allowing yourself. If you can touch your toes, cool. Breathing. This is a slow process. So don't rush yourself. Exhaling just a micromillimeter more down. Maybe. You don't have to move. Can you push your heels away a little bit? And gently come back up. Soften the legs together and shake them out. And breathe. All right, guys, let's allow ourselves some time, some room. I'm gonna put my blanket down there. See it? I'm gonna lay my head on that, on my back. Yes, it's time for you to lay down. Flatten. Bring your heels under your knees, hip width apart. Keep your feet flat and actively pressing into the floor. Notice where your chin is. Is it lifting upward? Try to get the chin to come down to the throat. Try to tuck your shoulder blades underneath your body, constantly tucking further as we lift the hips. Tuck the shoulders under more. Breathing. I'm ready, getting rid of my blanket. Drawing the hips up higher, tucking the shoulders more. So tuck your shoulders enough so that no part of your spine is touching the floor. Your shoulders, your arms, your shoulder blades maybe, and your feet. Of course, your forearms and your hands, they're part of your arms. And gently work your hands under your feet. Not moving your feet, moving your shoulders. Push down into your feet and lift your hips higher, chin toward your throat. Try to touch your chest with your, try to touch your chin with your chest. And relax and release and softly extend out. Let yourself melt out to the side, prepare yourself. Shake out those legs, shake out the body, and breathe. Melt. Let the eyes close. Remember your options. We're going to corpse pose. So in corpse pose, you don't have to stay in corpse pose. You can go to fetal pose, lay on your side with your knees bent, use your bottom on like a pillow. You can sit up, whatever's better for you. But let yourself relax and sit here or lay down and let your eyes close. Let yourself be still and quiet. Notice your breath. Let it guide you. Let's take a deep breath here. Deep, deep, deep. Feel that exhale, letting your body melt further down. Releasing more tensions. Put a smile on your face. Just nothing. Just relax. Just feel your body. Feel it melting with every exhale to the floor. Breathe. Travel through your body. From the head to the toes, to the head to the toes. Several times. Not just one time. But notice yourself relaxing. With every exhale, sinking further down. With every inhale, melting further. Notice the tension of your jaw. Let it go. Notice the tension in the back of your eyes. Soften. Let them go. Let them sink and settle softly into their sockets. Let's take a deep breath here. Deep as you can. Take a deep breath. Allow your head to roll from side to side. Allow yourself to be mindful of your awareness of your surroundings. Feel the floor beneath you. Feel the air above you. Feel the space that you're in. Feel the space that you're on. Let the fingertips and toes begin to wiggle. Try to increase the distance away from you with your awareness of your surroundings. Let the knees bend upward one at a time. Let them join together and drop to the right side into fetal pose. Gently roll over. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. Again, rest. Nothing hard, just breathe. Take a deep breath. Very softly bring your hands to the floor, pushing away from the floor, easing your body out to a seated pose. Sitting up as tall as you can, keep the eyes closed. Sit up as tall as you can, bring your hands together, just together. Rub them. Feel friction. Feel heat. Feel the warmth from your palms to your pinkies, thumbs included. Push, 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 and get some heat into those hands. Make it nice and hot. And then, keeping your eyes closed, with the cups of your hands, cup your eyes. Feel that warmth, releasing tension. Pulling your fingers down to your eyes and out to the temples with a little circular massage of the temple. Again, softly bring your hands together and rub them. Softly pull your fingers to your eyes and out to the temples with a little circular massage. Soften your hands to your heart with a little bow of your head and gratitude in your heart. For the time we shared together, for the point in our lives where we are today, with gratitude, give thanks. As we inhale, allow the head to lift, the eyes to open, with a smile in your eyes, a smile in your heart and on your face. I thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Come back tonight, we'll be doing something different. 7 p.m.